This is the advent calendar for World of Tanks for December 7th. The vehicle is the STRV 81, which is a Swedish Tier 8 premium medium tank. You go to the store link, and there's a link that says to the advent calendar. Don't forget to click on mission of the day. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this tank. It is a medium tank. It's like the Centurion. I do like playing this style of tank, but it's not my favorite medium tank, but we'll get into that later. You get the 100% regular crew, garage slot, the 5 times tokens. Look at that price. It's going to be around 8,000 or 9,000 gold. It is 9,000 gold for this vehicle. I do like these vehicles. However, there's so many other great Tier 8 medium tanks that are premium that I really enjoy the other vehicles. So I can't remember the last time I played my FV 4202 or Centurion. So the penetration is 226, which is a little bit average, but it's high average, not low average. It's more on the higher average, but still it's at the average. Damage is 230, which is nothing special. With British medium tanks, they usually have a long reload. With the heavy tanks, they usually have a short reload, which is the opposite of most tech trees. The gun loading is 7 seconds. Now this is all very base, no extra equipment or anything like that. View range is 400, which is good, and the hit points are the same for all these vehicles. Basically, if you want to know what the STRV is like, you can drive the Centurion, and you'll pretty much have an idea of what the STRV is. So if you've driven the Centurion or the FV 4202, you'll know what it's like. They're not super fast. Looking for the speed. The top speed is 50. 50 is actually pretty good, but it's not going to be the type of vehicle that when you hit the gas, it's not going to get up to the top speed super quick. There is, I believe, an Australian vehicle also, which is a Tier 8 premium, which might be in the British tech tree. I'm not sure, but I seem to recall that there was also an Australian variant. So we're going to look up medium tanks for Tier 8, and I am going to do premium vehicles. The Burask is definitely worth it, and the Progetto is definitely worth it, and the Lorraine 40T. These are definitely top tanks, and even the Object 274A. Not a fast vehicle, but pretty much all those vehicles are, I would say, a better choice than the British. This is the FV 4202. I do not currently own the STRV. So I would say that the STRV is more towards an average Tier 8 premium. And if you can get your hands on the Lorraine, the Burask, 274A, or Progetto, I would recommend those instead. And I've probably got every Tier 8 medium. We're going to go through real quick. T26E4 is good if you want to play against heavy tanks. T54 Mod 1, I sold it. I didn't enjoy playing it. And the STG I never owned. The STA2, I actually have good games with it, but I really don't care to play it. 59 Patton is probably my least enjoyable tank. And I usually judge them based on how much I enjoy playing them. So that's basically it. Do I recommend buying this tank? If you would like to do crew training for your British vehicles, then definitely go for it. But, look at those other tanks that I mentioned. Oh, this is Swedish. Let's look at the Swedish tech tree. The other choice is this STRM. I would rather play this STRM. It's an autoloader. It is a lower tier, tier 6. but I'd say it's a little bit more fun. It's actually quite a popular tank, and I think it's a tank with a high win rate, even though I don't have a high win rate with it. Uh, and in terms of the tech tree itself, there is a medium line. You've got medium tanks going up from tier 4 all the way up. And I think there might be an Udis premium medium tank, but I don't remember. If there is, I don't own it. The Udises are way more fun to play than the STRV. You know, if you can get your hands on one of these as a premium vehicle, that's way better than this STRV vehicle. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.